Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. You're today with Sir Nygel, House of the Wave Files, from the Dark Gray Triad, always looking left because I ain't right. I'm here today with my main man on my left.
Yeah, I'm on a different side of the room for once. That would be me, Mr. J. Del Negro. And first and foremost, thank you for joining us in Judgment here at the Don't Judge Me podcast. It is absolutely your pleasure because I know exactly what I am talking about. Well, if you weren't aware where you can hear this show at, sometimes you can hear us on YouTube and Facebook, but for the most part, you can hear us on all those podcatchers out there, including SoundCloud, Apple, Anchor, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and all those other ones out there. While you're out there, rate us that good old 5 stars, leave a comment, write a review, say something nice. We're pretty, we're cute, we deserve nice things. But if you want to take it a step further, and you want to be featured here on this show, you can do so by reaching out to us by email or phone. Our email address is don'tjudgepod@gmail.com, and our phone number is 410-834-1562. And I promise you we will incorporate anything you say in the email or anything you leave in the voicemail into an upcoming episode of the show, and we will shout you out specifically. In advance, again, I'd like to thank you for taking out the time to join us in Judgment, because we shall proceed to continue to judge in life. Right now, we're in episode 87, and we took it a step further and decided to go live with the stream here on the YouTube and or Facebook. So if you're listening today over the podcast airwaves, every now and again, we'll announce it beforehand. You can go with us live on YouTube and or Facebook. And usually when we do that, it's because we have a guest. And this episode, we have the illustrious guest of Mr. Glen from the Glen and Her podcast. Hello, Glen.
What up, man? What up? What's going on with you guys?
Chilling like villain.
Everything is everything. So, Glen, are we looking beautiful? Did you say we're looking beautiful? Yeah, we deserve nice things. So if you call us beautiful,
majestic,
that would be great. Like, I appreciate all the comments and compliments that you can give us. So, Glen, you are the co-host of the Glen and Her podcast. So if you would introduce yourself to our audience and tell them a little bit about you.
Oh, for sure, man. What up, guys? What up? I am Glen from the Glen and Her podcast, one half of the husband and wife team. I go by Glen. My host isn't here. She's a little jealous that you guys invited me out, and they invite her, and her name is Her. They say we're the coolest couple on podcasting. I don't believe it, but that's what they say. All three of them, man. They say that. So we here.
That's what's up. We appreciate you being here. Yeah. Next time, she can join. She can actually come. She don't need you. You don't have to be joined at the hip. She can come on without you. The offer is extended. The offer is extended. Okay. As long as she don't pick on us like she picks on you, because I don't know if we could take it.
No, sure. That's love. That's love.
Okay.
Love tap. She love tap me on the podcast. I love tap her in real life. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I got you, Blake.
Balance. That's what you gotta like it.
Got you, Blake. So on this show, if you haven't listened before, we just poke fun at everything, except for at the very beginning. At the very beginning, we try to give what I like to call bail. I like to shoot bail and just give a positive spin just to start the show off, because after that, it's going to go downhill in a blaze of glory. And I just want to start off with a positive tip. So if you guys like to hear what I have to say, I'd just like to share a few things with you.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. So first and foremost, Tiana Taylor becomes the first Black woman to be named Maxim's sexiest woman alive. 2 things. I didn't know Maxim was still a thing. Another thing, first Black in 2021. Gotta love it. Gotta love the first Blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Got to.
Another person or another section of bail I'd like to shoot bail to is Louisiana. The state of Louisiana is voting to end jail time for marijuana usage, making possessions of up to half an ounce, or if you're an actual drug user, 14 grams. A misdemeanor carrying a fine up to $100 with no possibility of jail time, and that's even if you're a repeat offender.
Nice.
Nice.
It's good.
It's about to get a little interesting here because Jeff Bezos is planning to go out with a bang. Have you guys heard about what Jeff Bezos is planning to do?
Yeah,
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, on July the 5th, he's going to step down as Amazon CEO. And on July the 20th, he's going to be the first billionaire in space. He's taking his own spaceship. I can't think of Blue Origin spacecraft. It's an AI driven spacecraft, so there's no pilot. So he's flying into space at the helm of a robot to float around in the stratosphere for a few moments, and then they're gonna drift back down with some parachutes because Bill Gates wants to piss on all the other billionaires by going to space first. I feel like I know how this movie ends. It's not gonna end well.
Oh, he's not coming back. Or he's gonna come back with aliens. But I mean, it's cool, I guess.
It's gonna be interesting on the way back. You don't think he's coming back, Glenn?
Oh, yeah, he's coming back. You know what? I don't like it. It's just rich people gambling. You know what I mean? Like these little wagers that rich people do. I'm the first to be out of space. We bet on regular stuff like the basketball game. You know what I mean? Or who the first one get to work tomorrow or something like that. They trying to see the first get to space. Don't make no sense. I don't like.
Don't make no sense.
I'm all for him bringing back some alien poon though. Just throwing it out there.
It's going to be green. He does seem like he would be the Captain Kirk kind of fellow.
Mm-hmm. Smanging unicorn drinks.
Hey, Nigel, did you say alien poon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Punani.
We good. We good. Hey, can I ask a question really quick?
Absolutely.
Okay. Really quick. So when I was a kid, I was disgusting, right? And I did have dreams about having alien poon all the time. Right? I had it.
Okay.
All right. But what if, like, when you go inside of that alien poon, it's like these little sharp teeth that it has to inject inside of you, and that's how they, keep you in there,
just
or like that. And it's
just
painful.
like Bezo is going to be the first one in space. I'll be the first and last time I go into alien. I'll take that sacrifice for the greater good.
I mean, who wouldn't put something else up there first? Like, why would you insert yourself in there? Like, you gotta something else should be the dipstick.
I get a robotic limb or something. It'd be cool.
That's reckless. If you're just jamming yourself in alien poon just because it's available, something's wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, draw back a nub.
But if she bad though, then if it's Bria Mom,
tickle joints like this, like, oh, hello.
I don't know,
it's just,
man. 3 ass
just
cheeks.
kind of what it is. Three. So does it mean that there's 2 buttholes? Like, what are we doing here?
You're not even making it clap. You're making it applaud. You know what I'm saying? Like,
standing ovation every time she walks.
Yo, that's a morale booster. We're talking about mental health, right? And this is just, this is something that builds your confidence. Get a round of applause, make you feel good.
Everyone deserves at least one standing ovation in their life.
Mm-hmm.
From an alien stripper. And the last bit of bail I want to shoot this week is for Issa Rae, as she has been cast as Spider-Woman in the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse. So,
okay.
What's that?
As Gwen?
No, Spider-Woman, not Spider-Gwen.
Oh, okay.
It's just a different character altogether.
Cool.
So that's all the positive speed. And beyond this part, we're just going to get on with the rest of the show by having a little bit of gentle judgment. So, Sir Nigel, if you will.
Yeah, well, gentle judgment is where we don't give you the full wrath of our judgment, but just a little bit. So, start off, I'm going to judge my mama. So, every weekend I hang out with my mama. And, we go out, we do lunch, we have a good time, try to get her out, especially the weather was nice this past weekend. I'm hanging out with her, spend some quality time, chilling with her. And as I'm leaving, she's like, all right, well, be safe getting home. Love you, dog. Who the fuck? Who you talking to? I literally didn't know how to react. She ain't never said that in my 38 years on this earth. And she said, love you, dog. I was like, who are you talking to? Like,
she must be hanging out with some hoodlums, man.
I don't know. Her 80-something-year-old ass talking about love you, dog. Who are you? Like, what? Did we just do a drug transaction? Do I need to check myself? Like, I didn't know what to say. Like, that shit had me confused. Talking about I love you, dog. Like, I'm sorry. Who are you? Like, I almost sat back down, and I was like, we're not gonna end the day like that.
He was like, no, Mom, you're gonna talk to me like I'm
No, we gotta talk another 30 minutes because like who says that? Like it was just so random. It was like out the door, like 1 foot out, mask like on one ear, about to go to the second ear. Love you, dog.
I mean, I'm not but so familiar with your mom, but it doesn't sound but so surprising that she said that.
But still was like, I'm done with you, and I like left. That's how we ended it. Like I was just like, I don't know who you are. And she was like, I don't know where that came from either. And so something about me also sparked that reaction, like where it was like, oh, you look like you would appreciate this. And so, you know, I got a beard, I got a hair. You know, maybe I'm the guy who's now called Dog.
What's up, dog?
Oh no, too much. Anyway, I don't care. Yeah, judgment on my mom though. So I'm love you, dog.
So I got some judgment on school systems. Glenn, is your son still in school?
No, he just got out.
Just got out?
Nice.
Okay. Did he go back to physical school, or was it a virtual experience?
It was physical towards the last month or two.
Okay. Well, my kids are still in virtual school, and this is their last week of school.
Oh,
But
nice.
grades will be submitted today at 11:59 p.m. So my question is, why do these kids need to come back to virtual school after today? There's no reason to be sitting in front of a computer anymore. Like let's just cut. It's stupid. It's a very stupid thing.
I feel like just justify charging you tuition at that point.
They go to public school. There's no tuition. Nothing. Right. It's just dumb.
The
It's
principal hates his wife or something. I don't know, and he don't want to. He wants to holler at his work wife and doesn't want to be at home anymore. And he making everybody come in.
And the thing is, like, the high schoolers don't even show themselves on cam, so there's no social experience with it altogether. It's nothing. It's just like these dudes are just sitting in darkness, and the teacher's the only one on cam. Why am I going to class anymore? I got my grade. I know what it is.
But even imagine if you failed and you guys still show up to class. Or I guess you wouldn't. But I mean, like, who wants that?
Perfect attendance to fail virtually. Come on, son. That's
It's like you got an F and you got to sit in the class for the last week, like knowing you about to go to summer school.
Virtually still.
Virtually. Yeah, that's a blower. I'll be mad at that.
Exactly. So, do
go
I
ahead.
go
ahead.
Do I get a judge? Do I get a judgment?
You get to absolutely
jump
throw
in.
it out there, bro.
All right, cool, man. First, I'm very self-deprecating, so I have to judge myself, man.
Okay.
This morning, I put my underwear on, and I put them on backwards, right? Not inside out,
Okay.
but backwards. And you know, your back of your underwear is supposed to hug your booty cheeks, right? So,
Sure.
So it's hugging the front, but it's hugging, you know, my man tools, but my ass cheeks is out because the front, which is the back now, sliding down.
I can see that.
I'm bare ass underneath my pants. As we speak, I was too lazy to even change it. I said,
Oh, so it went the whole day. You committed.
the whole day. But
Just
it's a long
all day
process.
with
I
it.
gotta put my pants down. I gotta take my shoes off. It doesn't make any sense.
Just all day with the blowed out booty hole.
Exactly. And you know the thing is that my booty hole is rubbing the inside of my work pants. So it smelled like ass. That's one. Two, women, how in the hell do you wear thongs? Because to have your booty cheeks out all day, that and all that chafing is different, and I don't like it, and I don't have to deal with it, and I shouldn't have to deal with it. I'm never going to deal with it again. My wife always asks me, why you don't come to bed naked? Today is a perfect example why I would never do that. My ass
You gotta get the
cheeks are out.
Egyptian cotton. Get a little smoother on your skin.
It's a 60-40 polyester cotton blend. And I don't like it. No underwear should be hanging below my butt cheeks.
No.
I don't like it. I don't have to deal with it. Not after today. So today was just an experiment. So I judged myself. I experimented with my ass cheeks out.
Experimented with my ass cheeks out.
It's 2021. You gotta try new things. You know, you gotta spice it up.
It was an accident. I accidentally spiced things up. Yeah. So I judged myself for being stupid and lazy and not changing my underwear back around. Now the inside of my work pants got doo-doo stains on them. So we good.
By chance, Glenn, do you work from home right now?
What?
Do you work from home right now? Do you work from home right now?
No, I don't. No, I go into.
So I was at least gonna say, like, at least, you know, you work from home. It's kind of like, all right, well, you know, you home, you can do whatever you want. Like, no, you left.
Yeah.
Okay. That paints an even better picture. I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Even on TikTok, it could be a trend. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
the
it's
man
hot
walked in and out of different buildings with his underwear on backwards. Knowing.
See, I guess even you just brought up a good point too, Jay. Like, it's Arizona, so it's hot. So that's like the musky butt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like a sweaty butt, yo. Like,
Nigel, you didn't have to bring that up, man. Like, damn.
Look, because right now I got musky butt. I know I do. I've been home.
I don't want to be included in the musty butt conversation.
Look.
Everybody was
don't show. I thought he was about to show. Like, no.
Nah, no show, no showing the musty butt. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Well, I smell like ass at work. I don't know. I don't know.
You try and blame it on the fish in the microwave, right? That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, like, exactly. Fish in the microwave, like that's gross. I'm judging that one. Well, I'm gonna jump to my next gentle judgment, where I guess we're talking about body parts. Lil Uzi Vert, we talked about him before. Got the gem in the middle of his forehead. Well, he took it out because it started to leak.
Leak what?
Damn it!
I don't know, but I'm assuming brain. I don't know. I would never get anything in my forehead, but if something started to leak, I would assume it's brain. But it might be something else. But they ain't much up there, so it's not like it's, you know, it's not like it's a tendon or like that. Like I don't know the anatomy like that. But there's only so much up there without including the brain.
Yeah.
That is different. Wow. So
I don't know.
Does he just like wear a patch over it or something? Like what is it?
I mean, at this point, you almost gotta just put a bandage on it, or maybe get some sort of plastic surgery. You know, use some extra skin somewhere and patch your hole up and get maybe some butt skin or something. I don't know. Who knows? You know, and then you got a weird patch now in your forehead.
You should just put an eye patch over it, like a pirate's eye patch, and just
on the middle of your forehead.
Why not? He had a jewel in the middle of his forehead. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. You know, he could bedazzle it. You know what I'm saying? Like do some fancy things with it. But yeah, my main man was leaking.
He was leaking.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll give him a penny for his thoughts if he give me that diamond. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see how I did there?
I see what you did there.
Right.
Speaking of a penny, go for it, Glenn. Go for it.
No, I was nothing. I was just gonna say, you know how rappers like to stunt? He can like put diamonds on a Band-Aid. That's like case closed. So
except when he loses it, because the Band-Aids always like roll off and peel up and shit like that. Because it
is summertime too. You know, it's gonna start sweating. You know, it's just going bloop.
I just lost $50 million.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He can afford it. He's fine. He good.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
He'll be fine. Well, speaking of affording it, I got a story to share with you guys. So check this one out.
A California nun will plead guilty to swindling over $800,000 from the Catholic elementary school she ran to help pay for her gambling trips, federal prosecutors said. Sister Mary Margaret Kreuper, 79, was charged Tuesday with wire fraud and money laundering for ripping off St. James Catholic School for a period of 10 years ending in September 2018, according to a press release from the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Central District of California. Kreuper, who was the principal of the school for 28 years, agreed to plead guilty as part of a deal with prosecutors, the release said. Kreuper used her position to funnel $835,339 of the school's funds to pay for expenses that the order would not have approved, much less paid for, including large gambling expenses incurred at casinos and certain credit card charges, according to the plea agreement. The nun was in charge of overseeing tuition money, fees the school received and charitable donations, prosecutors said. She also controlled the school's credit union accounts, which she used to divert other funds into that she would then use for the spending, according to prosecutors. Prosecutors said she also admitted to falsifying the school's financial records. She is due to be arraigned on July 1st.
So I hope you were all able to see that. But a nun stole $800,000 from a school. What do you gentlemen have to say about that?
I mean,
Well, Corey,
well, I mean, man, let her do it. Jeez, get it over with. God damn, let her do it, man. Let her do it.
And she's a good person,
man. Okay. I mean, because she's probably lived her entire life closed in, right? And my thought process is like, what is she using that money for? Is it more headgear? Is it more black uniforms? Is it more penny loafers?
It was the craps table and credit card debt because she had a gambling problem. So she stole the money from the school to pay for her gambling debt.
Okay, then cool. We good. Do it.
It's all square,
I mean,
right?
those kids are
She was just collecting on the time she spent in the service, sacrificing, not going out, not having an OnlyFans. She was like, you know what? I need to make this money. Okay. So, she started off, she said she was a principal for 28 years. She started it 10 years ago. Well, 10 years ago, she was what, like 79, 69? She was like, you know what? My debt, I'm old. I need to get out here. I need to drive the bus to Atlantic City, and I'm going to gamble on the penny slots. And she drew up $800,000, and she's like, you know what? You know what it is? Fuck that job. She was like, you know what? This is bullshit. They called her in on a meeting, and she didn't want to be there. And it was like, this could have been an email. And she was like, I'm going to get them some bitches. And she started stealing money. That's what it was. It could have been an email.
I mean, that seems reasonable. $800 on penny slots seems like the most legit thing that could probably happen for a nun once she steals money is to go to the penny slots.
What she wanted to say was this was, yep, penny slots, penny loafers, and she wanted to say it's none of y'all business. What I do with this
business?
What I do with this money is none of y'all business.
Oh, I got it. I seen her on Only Nuns. It was
yeah, there you go. She was trying to make them dollar bills, y'all.
Everything was covered. I didn't like it, but I stayed for whatever the reason. So
the idea, it was the mysticism behind it, thinking about what was under the gown. Yeah, is really what did it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes were to die for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she tried to get her man.
Those Hail Marys hit differently when it's on OnlyFans, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So when lightning strikes me, just power my laptop.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean she was trying to get her monies. I'm sorry, Glenn, go ahead.
No. I'm just saying that my phone cut off right now. You know why? Electricity. I got shocked. I got struck. So we good. We good though. We good. I'm still here.
That sidekick. You got that flip phone sidekick. That joint might cut off on you.
Best phone of all time. But yes, I do have that. I do.
Let me tell y'all the other day I was watching an old sitcom and they had a BlackBerry and I had flashbacks to BlackBerry Messenger. I don't know if any of y'all used to have BlackBerry, but
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, that was a throwback. I was watching a show like good. I wanted to go find my BlackBerry. Yo. I don't know where it is.
I had the what was the other one with the keypad? The
Motorola
Palm.
joint?
Palm
Oh
joint.
yeah.
The what?
Palm Pilot phone. That was like my second cell phone. It had like 60 buttons on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I looked important, but all I could do was send text messages real fast.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's all it was ever about.
It's something different about having physical buttons, man. Like I can like text a lot faster. This whole touchscreen thing, I don't know. It still gets my thumbs are fat. I'm a little thumbs challenged. I don't like it. My fingers keep touching each other. Ugh, I don't like that, man.
My BlackBerry, I could literally look you in the eye and text an entire conversation without even having to look down at my keyboard. Like I could literally, like, hey, what's up? What's going on later? How you been? And I could literally be talking to you and writing this message, and then I used to be trifling. Anyway, speaking of trifling, y'all remember Quibi?
Yeah, I remember Quibi.
Yeah, Quibi. So I found out recently that they had a show on there called the Jack Sparrow House. And this is separate, the high quality shows that was on Quibi, and I'm surprised they didn't last longer. So essentially, the premise of the show was that they had 14 Jack Sparrows, the star played by Johnny Depp in the Pirates of the Caribbean, 14 impersonators in a house, and essentially the premise of the show was that these people had to stay in character permanently, and if you broke the character, you got kicked off the house. Well, here's the problem: 3 of the contestants were kicked off because of public defecating, and 1 got removed because he found out the house was within 500 feet of a school, and he had to go. So I don't know who did this venting process, and again, it explains why Quibi isn't around anymore. But essentially, almost 20% of the show got eliminated because they were shitting in public. And 1 was just like, "Oh, how far are we from the school? Nah, I gotta go." What? Sir.
Well, I mean, shitting in public does seem like a Jack Sparrow thing to do, especially because he's drunk all the time. So that sounds about right and in character. I would file litigation against. They should hire a lawyer and demand that they be allowed access to the Jack Sparrow house again, because they were acting just like
on the Quibi network.
Yeah, I mean, the house still there. They don't have to be on TV. It doesn't have to be recorded.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, man. If the guy is following through with the character, Jack Sparrow would do that.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like, you guys are the final 3. I mean, we're gonna fast forward.
just immediately eliminate the rest of the house. Like these guys are in a circle and holding hands, taking shit in public, and they're like, "Y'all the finalists. Rest of y'all can go." Sir, it's day 2. I don't give a shit. Go.
No, it makes no sense. I don't know. But you're right. The reason why Quibi is it Quimby?
Who knows?
Quibi,
I said Quibi, but I could be totally wrong.
Exactly.
It didn't last long enough for me to learn how to say it.
That's why they're not here. They don't know how to manage shows.
Seems that way. Recently at work, right? We've been going through trainings, right? They released a bunch of virtual trainings. And my favorite training of all year just showed up, and that's the harassment training. Is it just me, or does anyone else feel like harassment training only teaches you how to be a better harasser? Because it shows you the rules of harassment and how to get around them. And anyone who has any questions about what's going on in harassment training shouldn't be employed. It's one of those things where it's just like, you shouldn't second guess any of this. It's obvious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a training where you were just like, this makes me better at what I'm not supposed to be better at?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
And harassment is always the funniest because it's like, please don't grab people at the office. And it's like, why would I ever do that? Like, what is going on? But people get fired all the time though. So I know there's this one guy. I used to work at a tech superstore, and he was selling like a refrigerator to a mother and daughter, and so he took it upon himself to call the daughter and say like, "What's up," which is a violation of everything. He lost his job the next day because the daughter.
Did he go through harassment training though?
He did, and apparently he thought that was a good idea. He took his shot, which I mean, kudos to you, but definitely not what you're supposed to do.
I think you should go through harassment training before you get the job, because again, if you have any questions about any of this, let's just weed you out in the beginning. We don't even need to bring you in. Just sit through this 1.5 hour training real quick, and then if you like get one question wrong, all right, we're just gonna move on to someone else.
With the advancements in technology, they should have like an AR or a VR thing. You put the goggles on. They have like that, Matrix, the lady in the red dress, and it's like, "Hey there, buddy. I'd like for you to." It's raining. I'm sure wet. And depending on your response, you get the job. Like something like set up where it's like an alley-oop, where it's like, "Ooh, I can say some trifling shit." Or I can do the professional thing and walk away from this. Like, "Oh, man, I love getting double meat in the Subway." Me too. Hired. If you say like, "Oh, I give you double meat," fired. You're not even hired. You don't even get the job. You fucked up.
Seems legit to me. Nigel, did you have anything else for Gentle Judgment?
No, but Glenn, do you have anything?
Glenn, you have anything?
No, man. I got too many judgments, man. I need to cool out. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it no more. I have to stick to myself. So no.
I understand. We would appreciate if you would join us in judgment. So please share on the next go round. However, we're going to go to a segment where we like to talk about something. This has a video. It's probably going to scroll kind of quickly, but I'll give you the premise. The premise is, let me look at it again. It's about the song "Cater to You" from Destiny's Child. You guys remember that song?
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a meme floating around right now where people are just like, "Not going to do it." Women are just like, "Not going to do it." And I'll play a bit of the discussion that happened off of one of these memes that have been floating around. So someone said this is the most pick me song ever, and then people have judgments and jokes about it, and then the guy's like, "How is this a pick me song if that's his girlfriend? Can't be picking him because that's his girlfriend." And then someone kind of like goes off with it, makes some other jokes or what have you. And then we're going to get to the big part towards the bottom here. It's going to come up in a little bit. There it is. It's the "well, actually." And the "well, actually" says, let me get to it on my screen. It actually does apply. You're interpreting that the term too literally. A pick-me is the equivalent of an Uncle Tom in racist context, with this being the contest of sexism or gender relations. A pick-me is a woman who promotes her own subjugation for the sake of protecting the patriarchy and receiving validation from the men in return, much like Uncle Tom's receive validation from white people. That being said, this is a pick-me song. In fact, many of her, I assume they're talking about Beyonce, lyrics have that theme, but people don't like when they say it. And I'll leave it alone, but it's true. LOL. So here's my question. Don't you fucking hate when people have to go, "well, actually," and just take all the fun out of everything? They're making jokes about a song. Cater to You making jokes like, "I would never." And then someone said, "This is a pick me." And the dude's like, "Well, not really, because that's his girl or whatever." And this "well, actually" person just has to come along and still just soak up all the fun. Just take it out the room. Have you ever been the person that soaked up all the fun? Or are you the one that is actually the funny one and liven up the party?
Well, actually,
Oh,
I'm that, ding. No, I'm not that person. You know why I'm not that person? Because I'm a man.
okay.
We bring fun to everything. Women shut things down. Okay, I've known that. I've been married for 15 years. I know that every year it dawns on me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just sad, guys. Sad. Sucks. Yeah, I never done it. I never sucked the fun out of the room. I never shut fun down. I never said you can't go out with your friends. No, you can't play the video game. Why are you eating hamburgers? You should be eating Brussels sprout. Shit. Sorry. You guys go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, get off your chest.
No. I feel like you need to vent. You need to let it
talk.
go.
I'm sorry.
You need to let it go. Elsa, go ahead and let it go. Let it go, man.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
You know. Yeah, I see what you did. But you're right. The well actually does, or some people loosely say technically. Well, technically, I'm like, there's nothing technical about it. Like, wait, what do you mean? You know, like, yeah, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I choose the grape jelly. Well, actually, you got strawberry jam. Like, I get it, but right now I'm talking about the grape. It's banging. Please stop. So yeah, I feel you. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So Nigel, what about you? Are you the life of the party, or are you the well actually person?
I try to be the life of the party, just because my own self standards of trying to be the funny one. I have used technically, but that's only in retribution when someone tries to make fun of me. So I'll say like, "Man, you look whack," and they'll be like, "Well, you said I was whack." Well, technically, if you want to quote me, I say you're acting whack. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'll do that type of correction. But outside of that, I usually just let it be. I do hate it when people do that. I post stuff all the time, and somebody will just make a comment, and it's like, I gotta delete the post now because you done fucked it up. Like, I'm not gonna get the likes. like you put a stipend on my likes. Like, I would have gotten maybe 30, but now since you made the comment at 8. I might max out at 15. Like, you done messed up the groove. I posted it early. It's some good content. It's relative to what's going on. Like, you messed it up. You messed it up. Fun. And I was like, you know what? I got to delete it. Or I just got to be like, you know what? I'll repost it in 3 months when nobody remembers if it was me or not. Because, you know, the internet, it's like, did I see that before? Did he post that? I probably just saw it somewhere else. That's funny. All right, bet.
That's funny. Yeah.
I am probably the well actually person, to be honest. Like, if it's a subject that I know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna hit you with the facts. I can't help it. I'm the well actually guy. Sorry guys. I'm sure you're well aware.
I knew it, man.
Yeah. You've hit me with the well actually. I think a couple times.
I mean, I'm a hater. I'm the hater-rater. Like that's
no, because that time I don't know what I'm talking about, so it works. Like, I just start talking. Well, you know, we're talking about this guy named John. Well, actually, I didn't give a shit.
His name was Toby, but you know, it's just what it is.
In my world, it's John. So like, it works because it's like, okay, yeah, I didn't fact check that. So, it totally clears out.
I read a lot. I mean, what else can I say? I'll be reading.
It works. I just be skimming.
But you don't have to shut down fun, sir.
I'm an only child. Like, fun is quiet and solitude and Pekino or whatever you can, solitaire, things you can do alone. That's fun, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sounds atrocious. I will share with you guys, like, you know, I've been told I'm loud. I don't hear it. But compared to my brother, I'm actually the shy one. So if you can only imagine, like me being like this is chill, and then my brother is like a step above that. So it used to always, like, people always assume my brother's like the older brother because he was so outspoken and everything like that. And I'm like, no, I'm the shy one. And they're like, no, you're not. And I'm like, you ain't seen us together. They had a cousin that was even crazier than both of us. So we come from a weird family. It's pretty much, I guess, the gist of that story.
So Glenn, you have a brother. Which one are you, the wild one or the shy one? If you were in a boy band, which one would be the lead singer, you or your brother?
I mean, my brother would be more of the shy one. I would be more of the. I'll be honest with you. I'm what do you call that? Introverted. I'm introvert, extrovert, right? I can really get in my shell. And my brother, he's more of that. But when we get together, I mean, he's my best friend, so it goes crazy. But yeah, man, I'm an introvert, man. At the end of the day, I'm a weird dude. I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, you still have your underwear on backwards, knowingly. So you know that would be a sign of weirdness. You
Sorry,
draws. We talked about it though, so it's like we like to go back.
You can't bring
We like
that
to tie
back
it
up.
all up. We like to tie it all up around.
You're doing it. You're doing it again. You're shutting down fun. Don't stop.
Bad Jay. Bad Jay.
Sorry, guys. My mother never let me have company growing up, so I don't know what it's like to have actual friends.
I can tell.
Well, we'll
I'm
share
about
with
to
you
go
guys. I grew up in Southeast, and nobody wanted to come to my house because they just thought they was gonna get robbed. So I always had to go out. They never came to my house.
I mean, I lived in a neighborhood like that growing up. Yeah, people in middle school would think like the kids in my neighborhood would wake up and would be like shooting guns in the air as they ate and stuff like that.
Yo, come on, it's not that serious.
It's like, no, we do it after 10. Like, we don't do it first thing in the morning. Like,
after you get the free nights and weekends, right? And then it's like time to go kill someone.
You know what, Tom? Nobody ever got shot in the hood, and I'm not even joking. Whatever Tom Price is Right was on in the 90s, because everybody was at home with their grandmama watching it. Because nobody ever got shot at 11 a.m. in the hood in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Barker kept the streets safe.
Mm-hmm.
He
True
did.
story.
He did. But Drew Carey, though?
No, nobody cares about Drew Carey.
You feel me? We started shooting again when Drew Carey came in. You know?
Whose line is it anyway?
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. But yeah, I'm the party pooper. I'm the party pooper. Glenn, I guess you would be the party engager, and Nygel will be the party starter. Okay. Nygel, historically, Nygel has been, if there's been a party, it's been Nygel.
I agree with that.
He's been the party.
I've ruined several relationships from people being at my house. I will say that. Not me personally, but just my house. So I can see that.
Just be thankful, Glenn, that you didn't hang out with Nygel in your early 20s, because you wouldn't have what you have right now.
No, sure wouldn't.
I wouldn't have my life?
Heathens. Okay, look, I used to have, okay, so for example, right, 4th of July, coming up in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
And 4th of July lands on a Sunday, right? Mm-hmm. Back in the day, I used to throw a Friday party, a Saturday party, and a Sunday party. Friday for the scallywag, Sunday for your main joint, Sunday for the joint you forgot about. And so then, like, the whole weekend, it'd just be like, hey, you're hanging out with his friends, so you special, but you're not special. Somebody else was here yesterday, and nobody take no pictures because that was before social media was a thing, and it was just trifling. And you just, yeah. And then somebody talked about it later, like, hey, remember that function at Nygel's house? Well, you were there. We didn't say what day, though, so you in the clear. Ain't no lies.
Oh, man.
So, Glenn, you would have been there having all the fun.
If I pop up twice, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get away from this phone. So I apologize.
It's quite all right.
I'm here.
Do the technology. Do the technology. Yes. So, exactly. Nygel, if you would, let's spin it into our next segment, sir.
Yeah. I don't know who needs to hear this, but yes, because y'all ain't shit. I'll start off with I actually thought about doing this as a video clip. So Jay, if you could cue it. I wanted.
Did you get an opportunity to see that clip, Glenn?
I seen bits and pieces of it. Hold on for a second. Hold on.
Sure. But yeah, that's a little extra.
It is so extra. Like,
was someone else holding the camera?
No, he had the webcam, I guess, stuck on the windshield, and then he had the green screen behind him. So he's literally driving, can't see behind him at all.
I will play it again for you, Glenn, if you're ready. Are you ready?
Please, I am ready. I like that. I like that.
And he was also recording himself doing it, so he is beyond dangerous. This guy.
He was in his neighborhood, so I guess he knew what was up. But yeah, this man got
an HR violation.
Somebody got to see that video and be like, John be driving around.
John in accounting just lost his goddamn mind. So yeah,
and you could even step it up, get some like tent that's like green screen, like it looked hideous, but then you could you could literally be driving with your webcam on the front. And just be like, yeah, I'm here.
No. The crazy thing is, like, right now, I could be in a green screen, right? I can be like this. You're like, what is he doing? You know what? I'm moving my steering wheel right now, actually.
Yeah.
So you're right. It was pretty trash. The background was, but I can see it happening.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Only white people would do that, too. White people really go through those links. Black people ain't doing that. We just gonna tell the truth. I ain't coming in.
My webcam not working. And,
you gonna pay for my internet? That's us. Okay, we're not gonna do the whole green screen. You gotta go buy a green. Man, get out of here. I ain't doing it. No, thank you. So black people, we ain't doing it. Not at all.
I'll tell you one thing that black people will do.
What's that?
Twerk any goddamn where they feel like it.
Women dancing, twerking on top of a Chicago police SUV. Tonight, the police department is investigating the viral video. This cell phone video is all over social media tonight. You can see 3 women on the hood of a roof of this police cruiser as the vehicle slowly drives through a large crowd of cheering onlookers. It's unclear where or when the video was recorded. Police only telling us tonight they are investigating the incident.
Twerking on a moving police vehicle.
Nah, he was taking them Jones home, okay? Because he didn't slow down. He hit that corner and was like, all right. He was like, let's go.
All right, then, folks. I don't know, man. What's so grand about twerking? Like, what is so? You gotta do it. Like, you gotta, when you hear some music, what in your soul, something just says twerk. It's like twerking Tourette's. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know.
I think you answered it though when you said in your soul. I think deep in the bellows of the soul of black women, the heritage of our ancestry just boils up and it comes out through clapping the ass. Like, I think it's just as simple as like shake what your mama gave you. Uncle Luke was right. Clapping to make it happen. Like it's going down basement. Like it's just all of that. True. I always get a kick out of when like women go on vacation with other women. The first thing they do is like stick their tongue out, turn their ass around, and just start clapping. Like regardless, like it don't matter. Like we getting eggs, and they just start shaking their ass. Like it just
brunch. You got get the mimosas in there, and then the clapping. You don't
even need alcohol. It's just like the sun's out. Shake your ass. Like it don't matter. It don't matter.
I'm away from them kids. Twerk, orange juice. Twerk. Makes no sense.
I personally, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was saying I personally never heard a song where I was like, I need to jump on a car and work what my mama gave me. Yeah, I need to do a fucking helicopter out this.
Do a helicopter in public.
I need to show the world because this is what this music makes me feel.
Or the occasion doesn't even need to be music. It could just be like people amping you up. You're just doing a helicopter.
Have any of you guys seen real live twerk breakout session?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I
mean, it wasn't for me or anything.
Oh yeah, it was, like I just happened to be in the vicinity of it, but it was definitely like, okay, this is what y'all doing.
You see what Ricky says? She says, "If shake your ass everywhere. If you got it, flaunt it."
Can we really? If you got it, am I allowed to harass you? No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Like if that begs a good question. So if she's twerking it, what are the limits for engagement with the twerking?
This is where we go back to the HR video, right? Yeah. You gotta learn you gotta implement what you learn and excuse me, miss, may I
The
admire
harassment
the
training,
clappage? And they say yes. It's like, all right, well, money's about to rain from heavens on you, or those some change and it'd be hail. I don't know what it is. Whatever your monetary funds are, make it happen on them.
Listen, I ain't getting canceled. So whatever the answer is to this, the twerking question, as you should stand 6 feet away. You have to social distance from that booty. Okay. Mm-hmm. You can watch from a distance and enjoy. You cannot hurl or yell any encouraging lines. You cannot objectify her. You just have to sit as an onlooker or a bystander and just enjoy the show. Well, I'm not getting canceled.
So is it golf clapping only? We're just like,
I guess to the point you can't even really acknowledge it. You just gotta
exactly.
You have to be aristocratic about it. It's like, as you were.
All right, cool. All right, you gotta
trade like a sommelier or whatever, the wine jar. Okay. Fruity.
Robust. Fruity, exactly.
Robust. Chocolate indentation. Milk chocolate. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, those cops are definitely trying to take. I know for a fact riding on a vehicle that way is illegal. So I guess Chicago. I know murder capital or whatever.
What was the dude's name? Such and such, the Don. He just got arrested and got federal charges for taking a picture on top of a federal vehicle in front of the Capitol building.
Remember that a couple weeks ago? Yeah, we took a album cover. He was sitting on top of a cop car during the riots, and they tagged not only him sitting on the car, but then also him being part of the riots. And these girls were all twerking on it.
Federal charges done.
I guess it all depends on where you live, right? So murder is clearly Chicago's number one problem. Twerking is probably like a light night. The cops probably were happy. No dead bodies. I get to see some ass. Let's go home, boys. Let's go to Dunkin' Donuts and go home. Let's call it a night.
That is a good point.
It's a win. Whereas maybe somewhere else where the most you might have is like a cow in the middle of the road. Well, twerking on the car? What are you doing, Marianne? Get off. I don't know.
Light. Exactly. That's light. That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I guess I'll jump on to my next one. You mentioned Glenn about being 6 feet away, staying your distance. Well, I think this person wants everyone to know that he is okay when it comes to the pandemic. Jay, if you could, my picture, please.
Sure. I'm looking for the right file. There we go. And bam.
This is a language ever.
So this man got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, got a tattoo, and dated it on his arm. Now, I didn't write the meme, but somebody else did this, but mainly focus on the tattoo. Look how big that thing is. That's like a grapefruit, if not larger, on his arm to commemorate his vaccine shot from Johnson & Johnson.
He should get that put on his gravestone. That's
maybe
perfect.
Can I ask? Is this asking? Is this? Did you guys get your shot? And before you answer this, if you don't answer, it's almost like asking a person what political party you're part of, because some people get very sensitive about if you took the shot or not. Are you guys? Have you guys taken the vaccine?
I have not. Okay.
Nigel?
No, I have not. No.
Okay, I have not too. All right, cool. All right, so we're good there. We all on the one accord. Man, is it really that serious, man? It's not enough to have the card. You know what I mean? I don't. Is this going on YouTube? This video?
It is. This is on YouTube right now.
Okay. All right. I mean, are you guys monetizing your videos?
Oh no.
Okay, cool. So you ain't gonna get demonetized then. Cool.
I wish, but no.
I don't know, man. The vaccine. I don't want to get canceled. I know this video is going to go wide. I don't want to get canceled. People, get your vaccine shots. Take care. 6 feet. Wear your mask. Even if you got your shot, even if you had COVID before, wear your mask. Carry your card around. Yeah, that's
do all the right things.
Do all the right things. I don't want to
get a tattoo. I
always said a tattoo is, you can get a tattoo for any reason, any tattoo you want, because it's always a story behind it. Sometimes the story is evident, other times, you're telling the story. But that shit that you just shared, nah, bro, it wasn't even a good tattoo. I could see if the artwork was creative or something. That should just look rudimentary, lazy. You probably paid, it looked like it cost $75. I feel like that was a $75 tattoo.
No, that wasn't $75. It looks $75, but I'm pretty sure it's probably.
Oh, it probably costs way more than that. I know.
Yeah, he didn't go to a shop. He went to his homeboy. That was a homeboy.
You know what? That is very remnants of a tattoo party. I'm not gonna lie. That is a tattoo party tattoo. I know some people who've gotten them, and some of them look good. Some of them are like, and you pay for that? Like, okay, all right. Oh, your body, your temple, and I respect it if you respect it, but I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it doesn't make that don't make no sense, man. I don't, people, we do on this, just don't judge me, right? And
no.
Right, and we're gonna do some judging here. And we do crazy things ourselves, but I don't know. Maybe I did some things in my life where people are like, what the hell was you thinking? But when people do things like that, I don't know. I guess I don't really have an answer for it, man. It's just ridiculousness.
It doesn't make any sense. And a lot of things don't make sense. And I guess I'm going to segue into our next the next thing, right? Where apparently an Italian artist sold an invisible sculpture for $18,000. The name of the sculpture is called I Am, maybe representing his missing soul or existence or lack thereof, but sold it for $18,000 and gave the buyer a certificate of authenticity to prove it's real. Now, repeat that. An invisible sculpture to prove it's real, $18,000. That was a drug transaction. That was not real. That somebody just called a hit on someone or something, and they pitched it. Because I remember we talked about it before where somebody had like a banana on the wall and it was sold for like an obscene amount of money. Invisible sculpture, obscene amount of money. I am gonna cut my hair off and just put it on a piece of cardboard paper or construction paper, glue it like the old school macaroni joints. $20,000. Anybody wants it? Let me know. I gotta GoFundMe or something. I'll make it happen.
So here's the answer to all of that. Live your dreams. You don't have to live in this real world. If I can sell you something that doesn't exist and then give you a certificate to say that it does, you could do whatever you want.
Yep, you can make certificates on Word. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They got a template for that.
Just get some fancy cardstock paper.
Yo,
18 grand for nothing. Literally for nothing. For the words that I'm saying that I won't even remember again. I just sold you this.
That reminds me of a movie with Kevin Hart. He was the one where he was playing with what's the guy from Malcolm in the Middle? Breaking Bad. I forgot his name. Anyway. Who?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. Bryan Cranston. So.
Oh yeah.
So there was in that movie, and it's actually a remake from like a French film, and I actually prefer the French one a little bit better. But essentially, what happened is this rich guy had sold Kevin Hart's piece of art, and he just told him like, "Oh, it's a new up and coming piece. I don't know if I'll let it go." And he sold it for like $30,000. And it's like, I need to find those people. Like, I need to find those people that sell my macaroni painting, and they're like, "Oh, that's Nygel and Jay. C'est Nygel Lord of the nothingness, and he made this piece of art. I don't know why my accent keeps fluctuating because I can't hold it. And sell it for 30,000. Thank you. Actor. 30,000. You know what I'm saying? Cut me that check. I'll give you a commission, and we can make a hustle. I'm all for it.
I don't know. I don't know. The ultimate finesse, the ultimate hustler. I gotta respect the person. I gotta respect the shooter. You know, he or she went out and was like, listen, this is invisible. He mustered up enough selling power to get somebody to buy it. Man, more power to him. You remember a couple years ago when Kobe Bryant had played his last game in LA, he scored like 60 points or so. Someone online sold the air from the game.
What?
They sold the air from in the stadium, within the stadium.
Like a mason jar, closed that joint.
And they sold.
And we wonder where the coronavirus came from.
And it sold for thousands. And somebody bought it, man. More power to them. I'm just hoping that's one of the reasons why I'm working so hard and to become better and better in this entertainment world, man. Because I'm gonna be selling crazy stuff like my toenail clippings, man. The little hairs I pick out of my hair. I'm selling my old do-rags. I'm selling the dandruff out of my brush. I'm getting this money.
Listen, you've got the perfect product right now. We talked about it earlier. You need to start your own brand of backwards underwear. Done.
I don't know. I don't know how much it'll sell, man. I don't know men like the ass hanging out.
You just gotta keep that first pair. There's somebody out there that wants them, Jones.
What month are we in right now? Pride month. So yeah, you can. There are plenty of men who want those backwards underwear.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I probably start selling them in prison first. Got to. That's first of all.
Put them on the books.
You know what I mean? Because that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, "Oh, you stole that from prison. Are we getting all the ideas from prison?" Like, nope, didn't. It was an accident. I stumbled upon it. So, yeah.
Stumble upon draws. That's what you call them. Stumble upon draws.
Stumbled on.
And then the sales logo could be like, "You like them? You want them." We can do this the hard way or the easy way. $39.99.
I'm sure Fleece Johnson is available for work, so you can reach out to Fleece and he can be your spokesperson. Done and done. We're just here to help, Glenn. We're just here to help.
Say that again. Sorry.
I said we're just here to help, Glenn. We are just here to help.
I appreciate you guys. I'm definitely going to come to you guys for consultation once I put these below ass cheeks draws. Definitely coming to y'all, man. So I'm gonna start out prison, then Nicki Minaj fans, none of else.
Yep. You got it.
Yeah. We got it's gonna be a whole gang plan. It's gonna be beautiful.
You got it. Gang. You got that.
Yeah.
So I want to shoot a y'all ain't shit to this school out of, I believe it's Nygel's favorite place, Washington State.
Oh yeah.
Black students were ordered to pick cotton in a middle school assignment on May 3rd.
Yeah.
An assignment was given out at Sacagawea Middle School in Spokane, Washington.
Oh, okay.
Students were in a race to see who could pick cotton the fastest, as a reminder of a time when Black folk were enslaved and forced to pick cotton. Of course, the school administration supports the tone-deaf assignment, but also recommends that any Black students who didn't want to participate be placed in a separate room away from the teacher.
Maybe
essentially segregating them from the rest of the class.
Okay.
This is America, people. Pick cotton.
So we talked about the sexual harassment video, right? I feel like there should be a video like what not to do with Black people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like
they be knowing what not to do.
I mean, just like how you know not to sexually harass people at work. I feel like it should be a mandatory yearly training.
Yeah.
And then, hey, you can't say that. Hey, can I touch your hair? What did the video say? Do you like rap, Nygel? What? Don't make me go to HR. I'm not here for it.
You know all the good intentions that was behind that, right? So you may have I'm always looking at things from different lenses, right?
Okay.
Of this teacher, for instance, the intentions were just great. You know, it had great intentions, and then just didn't see the racial component of it. And then the teacher's like, I don't get it. I meant well. And I mean, bless that teacher's heart. That's all I'm trying to say. Bless the teacher's heart.
Well,
I meant well when I said Jessica's titties look great in that dress. It looked good. Damn, girl, what you been doing? You eating a shake weight? I see it. Creepy. Exactly. See, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch the line.
Well, I can recall in middle school a teacher having like cotton, like actual raw cotton on the stem and in the bud or what have you. And I wouldn't touch it. And I went to a black middle school. Like everybody was black. There's all some niggas in there. And I wouldn't touch it because I was like, that's cotton. I'm not doing that. I can't subject myself to that. And that's me as a 13-year-old. Exactly. So I feel like that teacher knew better. And I also think that the makeup of the student population was like 4 or 5% black. And it was just one of those things where I was like, yeah, we're going to let these niggas know what it is. What it is. So
I'll tell you right now, when I go on Michaels and Sons or AC Moore or Hobby Lobby and I see the fake cotton in the hall, in the aisle, I can't even touch it. I don't even want to pick it up.
Right.
Because, of course, I was in the house, you know what I'm saying? So
that is true.
I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway. But I'm just saying, I don't touch it. I know better. Let me go back in the house. I'm going to stay away from this shit.
I'm definitely feel Negro. Definitely feel Negro myself. Yeah. So.
Well, waving from the house. Hey, Glenn.
Tattletelling and stuff.
Yo, Master Daddy know what's up. He keep me safe. You know what I'm saying? Just making sure that he okay.
Master Zaddy.
Master Zaddy. That's what you call it. That means she wanted it, but I don't think she wanted it. Just throwing that out there. She didn't want it.
That's funny.
Well, actually, she didn't want it, so he wouldn't be Zaddy.
Nah,
maybe.
But what I do want, I want the streamer's thought process. He essentially made $16,000 filming himself sleep live, and would let viewers disturb his sleep with loud noises by paying. And my thing is, it's sad to see when people are living your dream and you're not able to make that type of money either. Like, wake me up if you can. I sleep through a lot of stuff, and I welcome the donations to try to wake me up.
How many hours was he sleeping?
This is, well, from my gathering, me and my fact checking, it probably was only a night, but it might have been over a duration of time. But he made $16,000.
I mean, he went in. I like it. I could.
Even if it was like a month, that's still easy money. Like, I mean, even if let's say you have a job, you just going to sleep, you get tired at work, but I'm still making money.
Oh, man. What are we doing wrong, man?
Yeah.
What are we doing wrong? People are selling invisible art. People are sleeping and getting paid for it. What? I need to get paid for tying my shoes.
Yo, I'm telling you, look, right. If I need to find like maybe some better mics, right? And I'm gonna, people be eating food and be making them crunch. I'm gonna start doing that, like $20,000 right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Clip my fingernails. $20,000. Put my headphones. Put my earbuds in. Take them out. Put my earbuds in. Take them out. Another $35,000.
Yeah.
I'm getting pissed off.
Sounds like a win in my book. Glenn, before you part and leave the good Don't Judge Me brothers here, would you like to tell the people out there about where they can find you and your schedule as far as the Glen and Her podcast?
Oh, for sure, man. Well, one, I do want to say thank you guys for reaching out, man, having me on today. Fun, great. Man, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know Nygel was this funny, to be honest with you. It's almost like he's writing in his head, and I'm just a fan of comedy, and I didn't know he was that funny. But all right, where you guys can find us at, as far as Twitter goes, at Glen and Her Pod, Instagram at Glen and Her Podcast. We're on TikTok now at Glen and Her Podcast. Our schedule is weekly right now. We're on our 3rd season, and man, I believe we just hit beyond 20 grand, if not more, as far as the listens go. So, man, just thank you guys for just having me on the show. You guys, not necessarily the people that listen, but thank you guys for just having it.
I mean, they allowed you on as well. We got some diehards out there, and if they didn't like you, they would have said something by now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Thank you, man. Hopefully, you guys have me back on for just maybe another segment or something like that.
Sure. Absolutely, Glenn. Well, we appreciate you taking out the time to join us in Judgment and go on and be that good black father and husband out there.
Yeah, I mean, I got to break generational curses.
There it is, sir.
Yeah.
There it is.
So thank you, guys, man. You guys have a great day. Salute.
Thank you, sir.
Peace out, Slim.
Peace.
Have a good one. Awesome.
So, Nygel,
Yeah.
I believe you had something else that you wanted to talk about, and just let me go ahead and share the screen, and let's see.
Yeah. So we were just talking about selling out to get you, to fuck up your sleep. Well, the next picture. Would y'all follow OnlyFans on the back of your window? Scandalous. But I didn't write any of the notes, as you guys can clearly see, because my name isn't Alphonse. But look at the left.
I did.
There's a whole family represented there.
Family.
With like 3 dogs and like a pig. I don't even know what that big circle thing is next to the dogs, but it's at least a mom, dad, 2 kids, some sort of object, and 2 dogs or 2 cats.
There might be 2 cats and 2 kids, and maybe they're little babies. I don't know, or hippos or something.
Who knows? People are weird. I know people who own goats, so it might be like a chicken. I don't even know where to get those things from. But yeah, got the OnlyFans with the family, and then on the top it says firefighter. Yeah, touche. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, paper tags. And that was before COVID. I mean, well, actually, that was right when COVID started. So I guess maybe they upgraded. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is. This is the new what's that makeup company? Mary Kay. This is the new Mary Kay. Instead of the pink car, you just now got your OnlyFans.
So you didn't happen to go look up Skylar Ray?
No. You know why? Because if she is, or I'm assuming it's the mom, but if it might be the father, but whoever is that fans, right? Whoever that owns that fans, I'm judging, but they can only afford like you ain't balling. Like, you ain't got the.
No, they're conserving the money so that they don't have to like push it to the limit.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
I got money coming in like that, and I ain't paying taxes on it. A lot of miles of feet. Bugatti. Fuck them kids. Fuck that 2 cats, and fuck that pig thing. And yeah. And even then, they got that many people. Why didn't they buy a van?
I mean, they got an excursion freestyle. Damn, that's a little one. I didn't even realize that's a little Ford freestyle.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's not even like an excursion. Like, you're not even an explorer. You got the baby joint.
Yeah,
that means her page ain't doing much, which means she probably ain't look like much.
Yeesh. That. Yeah, I don't get it anymore. Now I'm completely confused. They all can't fit in that car.
No,
they all can't fit in that car.
No. So it's either the daughters, the mothers, or somebody, but somebody ain't bringing in as much money for them to be advertising like that. But if you got it like that, it's an idea for y'all, and you heard it first on the Don't Judge Me podcast. So, send us $1. You know what I'm saying? If you happen to make it big, or buy us a car, whatever you want.
Just give it up. It's the way I like it.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the show Drake and Josh?
Yeah. Because I always thought it was Drake the rapper, and then I found out it wasn't, and I was like, "Oh,
were you disappointed?"
Yeah, because I honestly was like, "Okay, I know he was on Degrassi, right?" But I was like, I didn't know he had a show with his name in it, and I was like, "Where is he?" Like, I haven't seen him yet. Like you're clearly not listening to the show. Now
It's
listen to
a
the
bit
show.
of a disappointment. Yeah.
Yo,
that's
I
a
was like,
bit
where's
of
this
a
man? I'm
disappointment.
waiting for him to either be in a wheelchair, like in Degrassi, or like walking around. Like, I don't see him. I was like, I know I'm not racist. I don't see Drake. And he wasn't there.
Well, Drake from the show, Drake and Josh, Drake Bell, he found himself in a little bit of trouble.
Drake Bell is facing new legal troubles. The former Nickelodeon star was arrested in Ohio this week on one charge of attempted child endangerment and one charge of disseminating matter harmful to juveniles, according to documents obtained by Access Hollywood. Bell was first indicted in May and pleaded not guilty at his arraignment on Thursday. He is currently free after posting a $2,500 personal bond. A spokesperson for the Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's Office told Access on Friday that the alleged victim filed a report with her local police department in Canada in October 2018 when she was 15 years old, claiming that an incident occurred between her and Bell at a Cleveland nightclub the previous year. According to the spokesperson, Canadian authorities contacted Cleveland police, whose subsequent investigation revealed that the alleged victim attended a concert of Bell's in December 2017, where he allegedly, quote, violated his duty of care and, quote, created a risk of harm to the teen. The pair had allegedly established a relationship years prior, and in the months leading up to the concert, Bell allegedly sent her, quote, inappropriate social media messages. A rep for Bell did not immediately respond to Access Hollywood's request for comment. The actor's attorney had no comment. Bell is next due in court for a pre-trial hearing later this month. His bail terms include an agreement to avoid any contact with the alleged victim. The 34-year-old is best known for his work on the Nickelodeon.
So Drake Bell is a chomo, everyone. Drake
Apparently.
Bell is a chomo. He got her drunk at the bar and said some illicit things to her. But what isn't disclosed is if there was any sexual contact. So a 15-year-old from Canada came down to Cleveland and met Drake Bell at a bar. And they had a relationship that they established for a full year. And then something happened. And it's just like, what? That's just so what? And it happened in 2018, but he's just being charged in 2021. It's so much what the fuck is going on right now. And she brought it up back when she was 15. She brought the charges to Canada when she was 15. Back in 2017 or whatever. It's so much what the fuck. So much.
Yeah, that's a lot going on. Can we address the fact that every photo that just showed made him look like a dad that's trying to regain his youth? Like, I picture, remember Ed Hardy? Like, I picture, like,
oh, yeah.
He's right, whatever. I mean, he's like my age almost, but like, he's the Ed Hardy of my age right now. Like, he is like with the Bugs Bunny. I was like, yo, you look old as shit. Like, you shouldn't be wearing that. Like, that's some shit you wear when you're trying to attract younger kids. I feel like he looks like an old man trying to be young. And given 34 is not that old, but he looks old. Like he is aged poorly. Like, I'm not sorry, Drake fans, or I guess the secondary Drake fans, but
White Drake. You just call him White Drake.
Yeah, White Drake. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, that's just disappointing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a relationship. Like, bruh, no, that's unacceptable.
He could have had any 18-year-old in the world he wanted, but no, 15.
No, bruh. And then also Judgment on Her. Who the fuck leaves Canada to go to Ohio? Like, nobody wants to go to Ohio.
She left Canada to go see Drake Bell. Like, she's a super fan.
Look, right now, Beyonce could be in Ohio, and I wouldn't give a shit. They could be like, yo, you can. She'll give you a lap dance in the backstage. I'd be like, it's fucking Ohio, dog. No. Like,
I mean, that's what? What's that, 5 hours? Like, I mean, I do it for a lap dance.
Nah, bro. I ain't going to Ohio, though. I've been there. That shit trifling. It's the Crocs of the U.S.
Not even the Crocs with the fur on them.
Yo, it's
the regular Crocs.
The Crocs with the attachable spurs on the back of the U.S. Okay, that's what Ohio is. Sorry, guys. Love you if you're here from Ohio, but don't love your state.
Mm-hmm.
Don't love your state. But I'm gonna then jump into, I guess, things that people do that just don't really make sense to me. And I guess you're doing it for the gram, trying to be fun. You're young, you want to die, I guess. But go ahead.
go. A little bit more. There you go, Eric. Get that 1 foot back. A little bit more. There you go. All right. You got this. That is awesome.
White people are stupid, yo.
Hell no. I'm gonna tell you, when I first watched this video, my heart was just beating. Like I literally was like, these guys are gonna die. Like I'm watching a murder. Like this is crazy.
I was like on the edge of my seat, like because it was all moving slow, and then they had like the music playing off in the distance, and I was like, he's gonna fall and slip. Somebody's gonna hit their head, and they're all gonna drown.
I was waiting for them to like roll down the side of the mountain. Like I didn't think he was gonna clear it.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew someone was gonna hit their head. But I don't understand. And everyone cheering them on. Like he should all three of those people should unfriend everyone there.
You're right. You're right. You are right.
Look, man, I'm telling you right now, that shit was scary. Like I wouldn't do it by myself.
And
maybe by myself.
It was people posted up in different positions off the rock, and I'm just like, yo, what is this? Is
that reminds me of like a Can't Hardly Wait circa 1990, you know what I'm saying, with Freddie Prinze Jr. Type of shit. Like that's the energy I got from that video. Like those girls were the nerds. They just got invited to the popular squad, and Netflix is about to make a show about them next week or something.
Sounds
like Kindred
right.
Spirits, or make the plunge into love. That's going to be the name of the show.
And then they go into the water, and it's fucking crocodiles with
something
tentacles
crazy.
Or something under there. Yeah.
Yo, but I'm telling you right now, that shit had me heart palpitating and shit. Like I was all fucked up.
Yeah,
I didn't like it.
I don't know if you were looking at me or my face was just like, it was like, what's happening? Like, no, don't get up there.
Look, and I don't know it's because I'm hitting that older age, but I was definitely like, where are their parents at? Like, why are they there? Like,
you know what I was looking for? You know what I was looking for? White Claws and Budweisers. That's what I was looking for.
Seriously. Like I said, the kindred spirits of last week at my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, no beer in sight. Them people were just living their life.
Sober, just out here living the dream. That's what living the dream is.
Sober. And the thing is, I can't even see what sparked that. Hey, I bet you can't do a backflip with two girls.
You want to jump to the lake? Yeah, but only if me and Becky can climb on your shoulders. And then, yeah. That's
so the one on the back was the cock blocker. That's what that was.
Mm.
My friend doesn't do anything without me. Well, jump on the back, bitch.
She liked him first, but he liked the blonde instead.
Oh, yeah. Classic Netflix movie. I'm telling you.
That's what it was.
No. But then my last y'all ain't shit is for Apple. Some of us have iPhones. Some of us are Droids. But iPhone, this woman took her phone into an Apple store in Oregon. And I guess, Washington is my favorite state. Well, near it. So
it's all the same. Portland, Washington, all the same.
Yeah. I kind of categorize that whole top left corner. They're wild up there.
Over there.
But so Apple techs were servicing this woman's iPhone, came across some nudies, uploaded it to her Facebook, and now are responsible for a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
2.5 or was it 20 million? She got a lot of millions for it.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, I'm about to take all butt naked pictures and put my phone into the Genius bar, okay? All butt booty. I'm putting my ass out, my brown starfish, my taint, my nut sack, my balls, my nips, my kibbles and bits, my armpit. What you want? I got it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it all. It's gonna be unnecessary. Like I'm gonna fill up an iPhone with it. I'm gonna submit it,
and then I'm gonna smash it. Then you're gonna throw it down on the ground so you can take it in.
All right, guys, could you guys fix this? And then let the money come in.
So I guess you would essentially be starting an OnlyFans page.
Oh yeah,
unofficial OnlyFans
on a corporate level. Okay, because I'm beyond regular shit. I gotta go corporate. Okay. I'm an enterprise only fan. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I appeal to organizations. I don't just appeal to one or two peons.
500 employees or more, player.
I got this Fortune 500 taint. Of all the body parts. Like
This is CEO Gooch over here.
Yo, CEO Gooch, you about to get that 5-star brown star, okay? You about to get all of me, okay?
Got it.
Get a little chest hair on there, a little Taco Bell. Yep. Multi-million. I'm all for it.
Make it make sense, sir. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But I don't have any more ain't shit. So if you would close this thing out, my man.
Well, I got some 4 whys. Things I don't understand, but I want to.
Okay.
I'm going to lead off because I want to leave this last one to be last. Florida man shoots a Target Mack truck. So, like the guy, delivering merchandise to the store,
yeah.
The trailer and whatnot. His argument for why he did it was, well, there is a target on it. Boy, what you doing? Florida at this point, I just think just be like, yo, we ain't been in the news for a day or two. So
somebody do something real quick. Somebody do something.
Hey, you ain't done nothing in a minute. All right. There's a Target truck. Pew!
Was there any word on where it landed on the vehicle?
No. I wish I had seen that. That'd been awesome. If you got bullseye, power to him. They should let him off just because
they should let him off.
Yeah, they should just because of marksmanship
and hire him as a sharpshooter in the police department.
Yeah, yeah, all for that. You've heard weirder things for people being employed. You know what I'm saying?
Sure have.
Why not? Like I know some police officers can't shoot, or they shoot the wrong people. I should say that.
not some, a lot, most. Oh,
they're allergic to. No, they don't miss black. I'll tell you that. Because the reason why, right? Those targets have black figure silhouettes, right? So they're used to shooting black. They need to change. They need to invert the color.
Alien. They should go with green.
Yo, they need to do green or something. But they're used to shooting black silhouettes, so they're like, black person. I've been practicing my whole life, and they just unleash
whole career. Just been shooting.
I'm ready.
Exactly.
I'm ready for it. I'm here. But then lastly, for those guys who are out there, actually, let me ask you: face, titty, feet, butt. What you into?
I like hips personally.
Okay. All right. Well, awesome. Well, I'm a face guy. I feel like you can always lose weight, gain weight, whatever the case may be. But there's a group of people out there who are into feet. Well, you can actually buy from this company a silicone foot, and in the ankle is a built-in vagina.
Oh, dude.
So imagine fleshlight, but on the end of the fleshlight, there's a foot.
So it's like a zombie ate a body and left a foot, but it's a vagina.
Then you fuck the ankle.
But it's a vagina.
Yeah, then you fuck the ankle. Now, my thing is, and I know everyone's different sizes, right? So imagine if you had a big schlong, you might have to have the whole leg. I mean, who knows? That's weird. No ankle for you. You don't fit. I need the whole shin.
I need up to the mid thigh, at least.
Yep. Then you can just get straight foot. Don't need the ankle. Ain't going nowhere. Anyway, that's my last 4 why. If you're into feet, there's a product out there for you.
Wow. I'm kind of mind blown right now, but the show must go on. Or actually, it doesn't, because this is the very end of the show, and I'd like to thank everybody who's out there watching live. I'd like to thank Glen from the Glen and Her podcast for being a part of this episode 87. We will do more streams in the future, but unlike the last time, this one will also be available in podcast format. So with this being the end of the show, this is the beginning of me saying thank you yet again for joining us in Judgment. Remember, you out there can be a part of the show, whether it's a live show or you want to send us an email or you want to leave a voicemail. Send an email at don'tjudgepod@gmail.com and use our voicemail number 410-834-15.
Oh, okay. You froze. Okay. So I guess my turn. Echo everything Jay just said. Thank you, Glenn. And don't forget about our Instagram page. We are posting stuff on there. Send us a titty pic. Send us some DM stuff. Send us some material. Like our shit. Steal our shit. Whatever you want to do. I'll leave you guys with these two thoughts. You want to meet women? Don't DM a female during the day. Her ego is too big. DM her at night when she realizes how single she is. Also, if you want to meet a woman, grab some chalk, draw a giant pair of wings on a brick wall somewhere, and you'll have chicks lined up around the corner. And good day.
Peace out, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.